What's up, you dirty bitches? I am gonna tell you a little story today. It's story time with Jezibel, the biggest cunt on the planet. And I figure, I might as well because it's the end of the world now. And, we're probably all gonna get nuked, so tell your story, right? While you still can. Because if you don't, other people's gonna tell it for you, and they're probably gonna get it all wrong. So I'm telling my own damn story. And, if I can remember what my point was. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to tell you a little story about my narcissistic abuser. I knew there was something up on the way out there. Before we even got out there, we were talking about his wife, his ex-wife, because he's technically still married. They never did get divorced. I wonder why. I wonder why he would lie about such a thing. Anyway, so he was talking trash about her, on the way down there, and I go, wow, you really seem to hate her. She gave you a son. Why do you hate her so much? He looked at me, he goes, I gave her a son. I was like, oh, shit, okay. I guess you carried it for 9 months and all that. Anyway, so I knew, I didn't know what a narcissist was, but I'd never seen a guy so full of himself, because arrogance is a big turnoff for me. I never would have, apparently, the first thing I said to him was, what the fuck are you looking at? Which I doubt, but whatever. He was probably staring at me. Anyway, so there were some signs, that he was very much full of himself. That it was all about him. I'm not a big fan of arrogance myself, but he seemed to think that, he was the gift that gave her, the child. Anyway, so that was just part of it. Then, so, the first of 10 times that he abandoned me for weeks at a time in the middle of nowhere, dead of winter, right? I don't know where the fuck I am. I know nobody, He liked to go back and forth. And the first time he came home with a bunch of scratches and shit all over him. Apparently his other girlfriend was a little bit upset. So here's the kicker. This guy is, I wasn't even 50 yet. I didn't even turn 50 yet. I had my 50th birthday out there, which, would have been a big deal. Normally it would have been a big deal for me, 50th, big 50. I literally did nothing. Anyway, this guy's 67 years old, and he thinks he's some kind of stud, right? Apparently not. He ain't no stud, first of all, and he can't even be honest. Here's the thing, I would respect the truth faster than somebody that thinks he's God's gift and I should, oh God, yeah, you're so great. No, just own it. Own your shit. That's what I'd say. I'd, be honest, because I'd have to respect the truth. I might not like it, but, I got to respect it. So, anyway, he's not honest with anybody, and he thinks he's some kind of stud or something. So I'm like, wow, okay, well, comes home all beat up, and apparently, she wants to kill him now. Because I remember the first day I met him at this party, right? He's like running up and with his buddy, says, oh, I guess I'm single now. Boy, because you just broke up with your girlfriend over the phone at the same time you're picking me up. Anyway, it was very low class. He's, low class. So, I wasn't hooking up with him. I didn't go nowhere with him. I left the party with who I came there with. And then we, met after that. But here's the thing. I don't know. I actually have some etiquette. I actually have some standards. And apparently these motherfuckers think that they're so cool. They're so smart. What? Because you're a dog? Because you treat women like, what? Like you're a pimp or something? Yeah, no. You're not turning anybody out but yourself. maybe if you weren't so strung out, you wouldn't have that problem, you know? While you're condemning everybody else, take a good look. Because I've been doing some soul searching myself, and I've, been thinking about it. I do these videos because I have memory problems. I can't remember because of trauma that you knew well about before you did all that shit to me and made it worse. So, I've been making videos for, 8 years now, and I do it for myself. I do it for myself, and I do it for people that care about me. And my haters, too, I do it for them. Keep everybody updated. But I can watch them, and I can go back and remember, how I felt about things. Like, oh, yeah, I still feel that way. And I was right about that. And it helps me. It helps me to, process where I'm at, where I'm going, where I've been, all that shit. And I don't care, what anybody thinks. I don't care if you don't like it. You fuck shit up your way, and I'll fuck shit up my way, and we'll meet in the middle. How's that? I think there's a lot more important things to do than trying to figure me out, because it ain't going to happen. As soon as you think you got me figured out, I'm going to flip the script, and you're going to, Nope. And that's the joy of being a woman right there. Will you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Anyway, so again, so I waited a couple weeks, and I'm like, I gotta do something. So I took my art down to this little gallery in town, out in the middle of nowhere. That's like after, I guess it'd be like the fourth or fifth time he abandoned me. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna, try to make my mark, try to do something with what I got, because he literally left me with nothing. And no way to get anything, no money, no food, no nothing. He liked to torture me, so, and just go and stay gone for however long, and just, whatever. So, it's messed up, because when they're not, before they flip the script on you, he used to do some really nice things for me, he would, he took pretty good care of me. He showed me, promised me a world, beyond my wildest dreams. And it was beautiful. He had a beautiful cabin, deer in the yard every day. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely beautiful. And, after he was gone for a while, I think he was gone for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. It was nice out there. It was peaceful when I wasn't being, mind fucked. So I took my art into this gallery, this place in town, and the first weekend, I was really happy about it. First weekend, I had my shit in there. His girlfriend wrote all kinds of shit on their business page on the internet. And needless to say, I didn't have my art in there much longer because of her, because he, let her, I'm sure he showed her, whatever. Everything she knew because of him. And it was a game. It was all a game to him. And, it ruined any chance that I had to make any money out there with my art, or, try to establish myself as an artist. Because of the nasty shit she was saying. And that he didn't feel any responsibility towards that at all. It's all a game. It was all a game, and he took zero accountability. So, I don't need an excuse for my shit, man. I own my fucking shit. I own what I fucking do, you know what I mean? And I'll do it again. Here's the thing. Don't fucking poke the crazy bitch and think that she ain't gonna fucking react. Because I acted accordingly. I acted fucking accordingly, So, after, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of, the tip of the iceberg of the, that's standard shit for somebody that, maybe was good looking or was great in bed or whatever, but he ain't none of that. So I'm not sure exactly what, I'm supposed to, I guess because he's worth so much money. He's worth a lot of money. Well, I don't give a shit how much money you got. One thing about me, I don't give a shit how much money you got. I don't care about your money. I don't care about how powerful you think you are. Guess what? You're no better than anybody else, and you certainly are not going to think you're going to treat me like shit because you're better than me. Yeah. He told me I had no value, I had no worth because I didn't, have a bunch of money. Well, let me tell you something. I have more value, more worth, more standards, more etiquette, more ethics, and more class in my little pinky toe than that fool ever will. Anyway, I'm not going to do any more of that. So, again, and I'm not going to get into the rest of it for now because it is the end of the world, and I think that I'm going to go ahead and focus on enjoying the beautiful day and making something beautiful happen because that's what I do now. Because I survived my abuser, and yet he still is trying to hurt me and all of his cronies. So, when I was growing up, bikers were some of the most real people you could ever hope to know. They were some of the most stand up, stick up for a woman. Now they're pulling that shit on them. They're gaslighting them and using them up, taking advantage of them, and using them up. Well, here's the thing. That's why I had a policy against dating that in particular club, because I've always felt that they were up to no good. Yeah, I've confirmed it for myself. So, for future reference, you might as well save sending them out for me, because I don't fuck around with clowns. Anyway, that's all I got. Peace out.